Salutations, everybody. Happy October. Today we're going to read one of my favorite fiction books. Remember, fiction books are books that are just pretend. I love this story. It's called The Little Old Lady Who Was Not Afraid of Anything. Look at the front cover. Do you see that big old jack-o'-lantern? Do you see the little bitty old lady? This book was written by Linda Williams. She's the author. Say author. That's the person that wrote the words and made up the story with their imagination. The pictures or illustrations were drawn by Megan Lloyd. She's the artist or the illustrator. Let's look through this book together, friends. It has Halloween themes inside, and it's a lot of fun. Are you ready? I wonder if it will be scary. I don't know. Here we go. Once upon a time, there was a little old lady who was not afraid of anything. There she is. She's not afraid. Go like this. Say not. She was not afraid of anything. Are you afraid of anything? Hmm. The story says one day the little old lady left her cottage. A cottage is a little house in the woods. And she decided to go and take a walk. It says she's going to collect things like nuts and seeds. So she went walking, and she walked for a long time. Look at the illustration. There she is. And look, she's in a forest. And it looks like it's getting darker. The words say she walked so long, it started to get dark. It was almost nighttime. Ooh, use your eagle eye. That means look closely at the pictures. Do you see a teeny tiny moon up there in the illustration? It's getting dark, and she's out there in the woods. Suddenly, it says, she stopped right in the middle of the path in front of her. There were two big shoes, and the shoes went clomp, clomp. What would you do if you were out walking and you saw a pair of shoes that started moving all by themselves? Would you be afraid? Let's see what the little old lady does. This is what she says. She says, "Get out of my way, you two big shoes. I'm not afraid of you." And she kept on walking. But behind her, she could hear two red shoes go clomp, clomp. So they're following her. Do you see her? She doesn't look afraid. See her face? She does not look afraid. And the shoes are following her. But she seems okay, right? Suddenly, there in front of her, she saw them. A pair of pants. And the pants went wiggle, wiggle. "Get out of my way, you old pants. I'm not afraid of you," she said. So she's still not afraid. But behind her, she could hear two red shoes go clomp, clomp. One pair of green pants go wiggle, wiggle. But the book says she just kept on going. She is not afraid. Show me not. Then she bumped into, are you ready? It says she bumped into one white shirt, and the shirt went shake, shake. "Get out of my way, you silly old shirt. I'm not afraid of you," said the little old lady. But it says she kept on walking a little faster. Now let's look at the illustration. There she is with the white shirt. Behind her, I see the two red shoes and the green pants. So it says she's not afraid, but She is walking a little faster. Suddenly, in front of her, she saw them. It was a tall black hat and two white gloves. And the gloves went clap, clap. And the hat went nod, nod. Is she afraid now? Let's look at her face. There's the gloves and the hat. Get out of my way, you two white gloves and you tall black hat. I'm not afraid of you, she said. Show me not. But the words say she kept on walking faster. But behind her, she could hear two shoes go clomp, clomp. One pair of green pants go wiggle, wiggle. One white shirt go shake, shake. Two gloves go clap, clap. And one black hat go nod, nod. Now, it says, the little old lady was walking at quite a fast pace. She was near her cottage when suddenly she saw it. Now let's look at this illustration. There's her cottage, and she sees something. Do you see anything in the illustration? There's something there, right by her cottage. What is it? It was a giant orange, it says, very scary pumpkin head. And the head went boo, boo. Now, what do you think's going to happen next? That means, what do you predict? Do you think the little old lady is going to be afraid? I don't know. Let's see. It says she did not stop and talk. She did not stop at all. She ran. But behind her, she could hear two shoes go clomp, clomp. One pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle. One shirt go shake, shake. Two gloves go clap, clap. One black hat go nod, nod. One scary pumpkin head go boo. Is she afraid now, my friends? Yes, she's running. She did not look back. It says she ran as fast as she could. She got to her cottage. She slammed the door. She's inside. Do you see? She's inside her cottage now. But then she heard it. Knock, 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 knock. Should she answer the door? Would you answer the door? What do you think she saw? Let's see what happens. She opened the door and she saw it. Two shoes go clomp, clomp. One pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle. One shirt go shake, shake. Two gloves go clap, clap. One black hat go nod, nod. And one scary pumpkin head go boo, boo. I'm not afraid of you, said the little old lady bravely. What do you want anyway? We've come to scare you, they said. You can't scare me, said the little old lady. Well, then what's going to become of us? Said the scary pumpkin head. Now wait a minute. She opened the door. There's all the things that were following her. But look at her face. Is she scared anymore, friends? No. And the things said they've come to scare her, and she said, no, you can't scare me. And they're like, well, then what do we do? They don't know what to do. Their job, I guess, was to scare her. What do you predict is going to happen next? Well, look. The little old lady whispered in the pumpkin's ear. She said something. Then she said good night and she closed the door and went to bed. What? What? I wonder what she said. Do you see her whispering? What did she tell that pumpkin in his ear? We don't know. Let's see. Look at this. It's the next morning. She looked out her window in her garden. And do you know what she saw? She saw 2 shoes go clomp, clomp. 1 pair of green pants go wiggle, wiggle. 1 white shirt go shake, shake. 2 gloves go clap, clap. 1 black cat go nod, nod. And 1 scary pumpkin head go boo, boo. And it scared all the crows away. Look at this illustration, friends. When she looked out her window, this is what the old lady saw. Can you tell what it is? That's right. It's a scarecrow. There's the 2 shoes on the bottom, the green pants, the white shirt, the gloves, the black hat, and the scary pumpkin head. She gave all those things a job. Their job is to be a scarecrow in her garden. Scarecrows are what farmers really use sometimes to scare away the birds. Otherwise, the birds will come and eat all the food in the garden. She gave them a job. Look at that. They're a scarecrow. I love this pretend story. It's called The Little Old Lady Who Was Not, show me not, afraid of anything. Bye, everybody.